Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of July 26, 2026. It is a general collective reading, so as the messages come through today, please take what fits and leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else to hear. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, Libra, I released the full moon and Aquarius readings for all 12 zodiac signs. So in case you missed them, you can check them out on the channel. And I also did a bonus reading for everyone over on Patreon. So in the pinned comment section of this video, I'll put a link down there for those of you who want to join us over there to see that video, as well as maybe some additional content that might interest you. With all of that said, now let's begin. Tapping into the Libra collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Libra not see coming for the week of July 26, 2026? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming? Grudge holder. And at the bottom of the deck, we have cyberbully. Doesn't have to be cyberbully, just the bully. Okay. Tell me more about this here for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is grudge holder something they do not see coming this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. In your energy for the week ahead, we have the Four of Swords, we have the Ten of Cups, we have the Three of Pentacles, and we have Justice, which is your major arcana card, the situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with. Five of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Tell me why the Four of Swords is here for Libra. Why is the Four of Swords here for Libra? We have the Death card. I would just before this card popped out, I was going to say to be careful if you're doing anything with your hands this week, like construction or anything like that, moving something heavy. I felt like a surge of pain here. I don't know, maybe some of you have carpal tunnel issues. I would be careful with your hands, with your wrists this week. Tell me more about that Four of Swords. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Four of Swords clarified by the Death card. The King of Swords, that's you in your highest vibration, and the Magician. Three of Pentacles. Why is it Three of Pentacles here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. Before we get into that person's energy, you look great this week. I don't know if you have been healing from something in that Four of Swords, because what precedes the Four of Swords is the Three of Swords, and that seems to be in that person's energy. I'm not sure if, the two have anything to do with one another, but I do see that you're coming out of this state where like, I think you felt run down. I think you felt tired. I think life just kind of exhausted you. And then we have you here this week in like this rebirth energy with the Death card, the King of Swords, feeling on top of your game, the Magician, feeling like you can create the life that you want. It's a very high vibrational energy. Three of Pentacles, I think you're willing to work, collaborate with others. You're moving forward with great clarity, but you're only willing to work and collaborate with individuals that you feel like you and they are on the same page, that there can be victory and achievement, and that these individuals are either part of your Ten of Cups or have the ability to provide you with the Ten of Cups. Justice. Tell me why Justice is here for Libra. One more shuffle. Thank you. Justice is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Ten of Wands. And there we go. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. As good as you look, these are general collective readings, okay? So if it's not your message, don't take it. As good as you're feeling, and as on top of your game as you're feeling, there's something here in regards to your pentacle resources, money, where I don't know if you're necessarily holding a grudge against anyone. You could be. Maybe someone borrowed money from you and they didn't pay you back, and now you see them buying expensive things, and you're like, oh, of course you can afford that. You didn't pay me back what you owe me. I mean, it could be that for some of you. What I get the feeling I get here is you're kind of starting off in a financial rut, and it's like you're trying to climb out of it. And there's a feeling here that no matter how much I work hard or how much effort I put into something, it's like increasingly difficult to make money or to save money. You could be a little jaded this week as you interact with people who actually do have money or have more money than you, even if that's only your perception of them. But there's a little feeling here inside of you of like, I could be a lot further along. I should be a lot further along than I currently am. And again, it's either in regards to like structure, stability, or finances. And there's a bit of a jaded energy here, like no matter how much I work, I just can't get ahead. I'm just another cog in the machine, and I just can't get ahead. And so there's a little bit of an imposter syndrome going on here this week. There's a little bit of like a scarcity or a lack mindset, and you could be holding a grudge. Again, I don't really feel like it's a grudge against one specific kind of person. It's just like people that maybe you perceive them as having more than you or easier than you. And then I have the energy here of someone in this Five of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. This is someone who's a bit combative here towards you. Tell me more about this person's energy. This person's scattered. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Scattered energy. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Ace of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Judgment. This is someone who, despite the difficulties, the challenges that the two of you have had, arguments, cutting words, setbacks, emotional disappointment, maybe heartache, this person is very much up in their head this week. I have 5 swords plus 3. If we do tarot math, that's 8 swords. So this person is very much up in their head, thinking about you and wondering if there's a possibility here that they can turn things around with you. This could be an offer to buy you something, could be an offer of reconciliation, an offer to travel here, Ace of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles. I just feel like this is an individual that you've had some difficulty with, and I don't know who it is, friend, family member, lover, but this is someone who's contemplating this week, switching it up, like, and I think I'm not sure if you view this person as a bully, but at some point in time, they were very aggressive towards you, and maybe it was coming from a place of pain. 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords could be like, I'm hurting so much, I want you to hurt. So I feel like at some point in time, you had words with this person, and they said some pretty nasty things to you. And so, yeah, you could see them as a bully in that sense. But this is someone here this week with that Judgment card. They're wondering if you would accept their apology or if the two of you can work together again. So you have 2 very distinct things, or 3 things actually happening. You got your A game going this week. Your face looks strong. I don't know why. Maybe some of you have very like pronounced facial features. Like when people look at you this week, they're gonna see someone who's extremely confident or extraordinarily confident. So I just feel like you're bringing your best to the table. Sky's the limit. There's just underneath is a little bit of an imposter syndrome, because it's like, I should have more by now. No matter how hard I work, I can't save money. Something like that here is occurring. It's on the inside. I don't think anyone's noticing it on the outside. And then simultaneously, you have this person here who's wondering if they should contact you to provide you with an opportunity or an apology. Could even be like an offer of reconciliation. What else does Libra need to know about this person this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the Tower. I would expect communication. 3 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. Yep, 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I would expect communication from this person in the energy of the full moon in Aquarius on July 29th. So 27, 28, 29, maybe the 30th. Okay, something like that towards the latter part of the week. I would expect communication from this person. Let's get you some advice. I'm going to get you 2 sets of advice. One, when it comes to the scarcity mindset kind of thing here, or again, having a little bit of like a grudge or jadedness towards people that you believe are doing better than you. Can I have 3 cards of advice for my Libras who are experiencing that this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Lovers, we have the 10 of Cups, and we have the Queen of Swords. Choose to be happy, bottom of the deck, Tower. Choose to be happy with what you have. Practice gratitude. Be grateful for what you have. You may not have what everyone else around you has, but that doesn't mean that you don't have divine support. The Lovers card has Archangel on it. So you do have divine support here. So even if you feel lost or alone or not good enough, just know that you are good enough. You do have angelic support this week, and don't allow your mind to like get the better of you and make you feel like you're less than someone else because maybe you don't have the same amount of like material possessions that they have. Protect your peace here this week. Find some gratitude. You have a lot to be grateful for, Libra, even if it's not, you know, in respect to money in the bank or possessions. 3 cards of advice on how you can deal with this person when they contact you this week. 3 cards of advice. One more shuffle. Thank you. The advice. King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and Justice. Bottom of the deck, the Tower shows itself again. I'm telling you, you're going to hear from this person. Your advice here. Your advice is to make a very mature decision when it comes to this opportunity. This person wants to offer you the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. And there's something here about being very mature about this, look out into your future like the King of Pentacles would do. The archetype of the King of Pentacles is someone who contemplates investing their pentacle resource, time, love, money, talent, whatever it is, for the long run. Not, does it make me feel good today, or can it, you know, turn a buck over today? This is a long-term investment. So when this Ace of Wands is presented to you, do what is right by you and for you in that Justice card. And look at your life 1 year, 5 years, 10 years from now, and ask yourself, would you be pleased with yourself for accepting this opportunity? I would expect this in the energy of that full moon in Aquarius. That is what I have for you for the week ahead. If you like that message, resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.